Aikido is a Japanese martial art with its roots in Jiu-Jitsu and Japanese sword arts. It was developed by Ueshiba Sensei, otherwise known as O-Sensei, which means the great teacher. And a lot of people describe it as an evolved form of Jiu-Jitsu. Other people describe it as moving Zen. Anyway, Aikido focuses on timing and positioning rather than physical strength and size. Well, the biggest difference between Aikido and other martial arts, I suppose, would be the fact that we don't work on the perfection of strikes in Aikido. We don't learn how to kick and how to punch. Instead, we focus on the other side of the conflict, what to do when the punch or the kick is coming at us. The movements are circular rather than going against the natural order of the universe. They go with it. Aikido techniques find their resolution in either a joint lock to subdue the attacker or a throw, not a break of the bones. Kenkyukai translates literally to research group. So the name of our group is Aikido Research Group. Takeda Sensei chose the name Aikido Kenkyukai, I believe, to constantly remind us that we're just researchers. Our research is never finished. Aikido is too vast to ever think that we've got it now. Specific, everybody who wants to be stretched mentally, physically, spiritually. The youngest student I've ever had was 3 years old. The oldest student I've ever had was 76. And the reason the 76-year-old quit was because she had to go to Africa for work, she said. So yeah, everybody can do it. One thing that comes to mind, somebody called me one time saying that he liked Aikido because you didn't have to be strong to do it. It focuses on the positioning and the timing. And because of that, he wanted to sign up his daughter. But he planned to sign his son up for boxing. And I thought that was really kind of funny because even if you're a man and you're strong, you don't know that you're going to be the biggest and the strongest in any conflict situation. So, and then even if you are the biggest and strongest, sooner or later everybody gets old. And then you lose at least a little bit of physical strength and stamina. As far as different experiences I've had with training with all types of people, I know one person in Japan who is in a Aikido for handicapped people class. He's in a wheelchair. And maybe the most impressive experience I've ever had since starting Aikido was when an Aikido teacher with polio took part in one of our gashkus. A gashku is a weekend intensive. And I should add that this particular gashku was one of the most intensive I've ever participated in. We had one 6th Dan teacher from Japan teaching, and some other very high-ranked teachers from Japan training as well. Anyway, not knowing that this particular person had polio, I was really surprised when he showed up using crutches to walk. And he brought his student along with him too, who was also very good, by the way. The first day of training, which was two 2-hour classes, he trained with everyone using a crutch. When he got on the mat, I thought he was just going